Alright, so this morning we're surveying the damage from last night, and I fixed the rear bumper. Good as new. And I wasn't the only one. Andres, can you show us where you hit?
Basically, you're looking at it. Oh, in specific, there's a tree that didn't like this side of the camper. But this is basically a roll cage. So it took it like good. A champ.
And you hit the front of the vehicle too?
There's too many scratches to tell which one it is from. But yeah, this one, I think I hit this.
It's hanging off a little bit. That's not a big deal though.
Yeah, I think it just pops right in.
Last night was pretty cold up here. I think, do you know what altitude we're at?
It was 9,500 feet.
9,500 up here, and there's snow. We've passed some snow on the way up here, so it was really cold last night. And now we've got to head back down again, all the way down that trail.
We had scouted ahead a little way and decided that we weren't going to try and tackle the rest of the trail. It had taken hours to get as far as we had, and we had other places we wanted to visit. We pulled out of the campsite and immediately had to tackle the obstacle from the previous night.
Hey, how far did we get? Like 20 feet?
This camp, right there. Here's Andreas, stuck.
So when you winch me, if we could somehow get the trailer to scoot over that way a little bit.
I'm ready to pull when you're ready. Well, it was a tough pull. He was hooked up pretty good on that rock. I backed up and used this rock here to kind of chock the back wheels, and I had my foot on the brake and it was still pulling me up over that. You see it's just wedged in there. So he's gonna try going down a slightly different route. He's not got a lot of options. If he goes off to the left, and I'll show you in a second, if he goes off to the left, he has to come down a really large rock. If he goes down the center, he risks his rear differential on a rock that kind of sticks up in an awkward place. And then going off to the right brings the trailer up over an awkward rock.
Andreas chose the path to the left.
Hey, Andreas.
Unfortunately, it caused some problems with the trailer.
I wouldn't do that. You're gonna drop this right wheel here pretty hard, and your left wheel's gonna be up on that rock still.
I'm thinking that we do the same thing we did before. And you just hook it to here.
Yeah.
To prevent it from
rolling over.
With some shuffling, we managed to move the trailer over a little and then filled in the rest.
too, just in case. Got it out.
Yeah, why not?
With the road we had paved, there wasn't an issue, and we didn't really need the winch. We packed up, and just over an hour after setting off, we continued down the trail.
If you end up following my tracks on Patreon, then this is the place to camp. You've got a little clearing just up there with a fire pit, and this is before all the difficult section where I had all the damage, but just around here you've got great views.
Just a few miles to the south, we took the Lander Cutoff Road. This 250-mile road was created by Frederick Lander in 1859 as a shortcut for people taking the Oregon Trail. It allowed the pioneers to bypass the dry desert to the south and saved 7 days of travel time. Having spent most of the day on the trail coming back down from Christina Lake, it was already getting late enough to camp. Thankfully, we found the perfect spot just north of Pinedale.
So this is camp for the night. We are in Bridger-Teton National Forest, and you may hear the sound of running water because we are right on the river here. I think it's Green River, if I remember correctly. So a great little spot, much easier to get to than last night's campsite, and distinctly less buggy as well. So Elizabeth will be happy with this one. You quick turn around, look over there. Woo-hoo! All right, so for those of you who are following just for shower tent updates, which I know most of you, you're intrigued, you're just interested in the saga, this one gets my seal of approval. It is awesome. The only downside is just how large it is. It takes up a lot of space in the back seat, but setup is just insanely quick. Got some straps around it. All you do is you take those off. I put an extra little bungee on top just to make it a little easier. But once those are all off, you let the legs fall out and then lift up the middle like so, then push down on the top. Not quite lining up. Then push down on the top. That snaps in place, and then you just pull each of the legs up. And they snap into place, and that's it.
Of course, it didn't start out this easy.
No, the first night was a little tricky, or the first day, because it was inside out. But that's it. And it comes with all the guy ropes and everything to peg it down. It's a little windy, so I need to do that. Where's the door? Yeah, come around here. I'll show you inside.
Check out my crib.
There is tons of space in there. Come closer, come in. You got a floor? which is really nice because it means you don't have to stand in the dirt, and then it's removable as well, so you can take it out and wash it, and it's got all the drains around the outside. You've got pockets on that side. You've got somewhere to hang the towels at the back. It does have a little thing that you can clip onto the top as well. We don't have that in there. That's it. And because it's got so much space, we can put one of our little chairs in the corner here, so you can set all your stuff on a chair.
Yeah.
That's it. It's awesome. I'll put links to this in the description.
Go ahead and step inside. Show it.
Okay. It is blowing away a little bit. We do need to peg it down. I think the leg on this side isn't put up properly too.
Probably. Andreas's
Yeah.
body is in this shot the whole time.
Oh. There it is. Alright. How is it?
Lukewarm,
Yeah?
tad freezing.
The next morning we were treated to a wildlife show, including a bird that dived into the river right in front of us, plucked out an unlucky fish, and flew off with it. I packed up the shower tent again, which, unlike the pop-up shower tents, is just as easy to pack away as it is to put up. You simply reverse the process. We also discovered that Andreas had done a little more damage on yesterday's trail than we had first noticed.
Actually, I don't know what happened. I just found out this morning that we got a little damage here. I guess I hit something and it bent this thing up, and I rode with it for some time, and it was just shooting exhaust this way and burnt this up. Not to worry, guys. I'm gonna get a rear bumper, high clearance, and this is gonna come off anyways.
So not a big deal.
Yeah, no big deal.
This is the clear coat here, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're lifting the vehicle when you do that.
I feel like it's moved. Look,
Yeah, it's moved.
it's not as. Yep, we're making progress. See, now it's not like completely on it.
We ate lunch at a beautiful spot next to Fish Lake. On the way down, we had noticed that to get out, we had to go up a particularly steep gravel hill with no run-up. The 4Runner had no problem. With his trailer, Andreas struggled. Just as I stopped recording to go get the 4Runner, he somehow got traction again and slowly made his way up. At the north end of the lake, I made a mistake.
Feel bad. I went through that too fast. Go, little fish. Go. Oh, there's another one. Oh. How do I help you? Any more?
So we've just made it over the mountains, over Fish Lake Mountain by Union Pass, and we are just reached the highway 287, which goes into Grand Teton National Park. I think it's about 30 miles, so we're gonna air up, head over there. Oh, got some stuff falling out. Head over there, and I think we're gonna go down to Jackson and see if we can get some steak down there for dinner.